Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 1st through the 7th, 2024. We are going to select 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the mystical manga tarot, so let's dive into it. Guys, it is 100 degrees out, so this is the struggle bun and sweaty face that you're getting, so deal with it. But let's see, first card out for you is the Hermit. Okay, we're seeing more time spent to yourself, quietness, just enjoying whatever it is that you want to enjoy, your books, your movies, your TV, your work, your fill in the blank, whatever brings you joy. I feel like it's a quieter week for you where you're just connecting with yourself and connecting with what you love. I love the Hermit card. I think it is beautiful. So yeah, awesome. Next you have the 5 of Wands coming out. Okay, so you may be feeling like there's some sort of, not like competition in the way that you're gonna think when I say that word, but it's like other people's success that you want to manifest is really inspiring you to work hard at your hopes and dreams this week. Okay, like you might be seeing people with more than you, whatever more is that you want, more of what you want, and you're looking to them not necessarily as competition or with eyes of envy, but you let that trigger inspiration within you and fire and drive to work hard towards your dreams, which is beautiful. We had 4 cards come out face down for you. Page of Wands in reverse. We're on the second row now. You have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a strong desire to achieve more, receive more. You guys are very determined. Like, I'm seeing some of you watching have debts, credit card debt, or like some sort of debt that you're feeling like you're over your head, that you are just working, like overworking yourself to pay off, you know, and putting literally every cent that you have towards that. Or this could also be some sort of career goal that you have or personal goal that you have, and you are putting all your free time, like every single tiny thing that you could do, you're doing it. For example, if you're trying to lose weight, you're so determined to do it that you're doing everything. You're getting that bread that's very low calorie. You are only drinking water. You're finding ways to exercise whenever you have any sort of like downtime. You're throwing all of the little things that you can do at this goal, and those little things are adding up. I love that. 9 of Swords in reverse at the center of your spread, right underneath that 5 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There could be a slight feeling here of loneliness, not really feeling seen by others, and this could be getting you into your own head a little bit too much, overthinking. And the message here is to try and first off, be your own best friend. Do the things that you love doing, you know, drinking tea, for example, reading a book, watering my plants, visiting a bookstore. Like, that's my ideal thing of like things that I like to do. And also when I'm feeling like I need socialization, like there are set things that I do with my friends, and I can just say, hey, like let's go do this, you know, like right now we're playing Magic the Gathering, let's have a magic night, come over, you know, or whatever it may be. And Spirit's saying, get out there and create that for yourself, you know, like there's no need to suffer. There's no reason to suffer. Just do the things that you want to do. Be your own best friend in that way. Enjoy the peace of alone time. And I know that's way easier said than done, but your soul does not feel at peace right now. And man, I'm laughing at myself because Spirit's delivering this message, and it's like that should be your #1 priority, is getting to peace. And I'm laughing because for many years I was very like dysregulated, you know, like I would have high highs and low lows with my emotions. And in my relationships it was the same way, like high highs, low lows with a lot of my relationships, a lot of my friendships. And I kept getting this message from Spirit and I never listened to it. about like prioritizing peace and like the peace within and blah, 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 blah. And I kept searching outside of myself for happiness. I kept searching for, I kept like waiting for my relationship to take off in the right way. I kept waiting for my career to take off in the right way, whatever. And I was just never happy. And the things that I wanted or thought that I needed in order to be happy, they were never coming. And I stayed in that place of suffering and high highs, low lows, dysregulation for many, many years until I got so sick of it. I got sick of that story that I finally was like, enough is enough. I'm prioritizing peace. Like for many, many years, I kept myself in a lot of relationships and like dating and, being with people who were very dysregulated, sort of as a distraction, a subconscious distraction. I was chasing that high. I was chasing that golden future with that person that I envisioned, instead of prioritizing the peace that I was supposed to be experiencing in the present moment. And those relationships in the present moment were not peaceful. They were anything but, my life was anything but peaceful in the present moment. Most of my day was spent trying to fix other people's problems, fix those relationships' problems, or I don't know, like chase some sort of high on like social media or something, and I wasn't getting like any work done. It was just a giant mess. And when I finally like gave up and had my heart broken so many times, and that's what the universe had to do to snap me out of this, by the way, break my heart in horrific ways. So I was just completely and utterly exhausted. And that's when I finally decided, I'm just going to find peace within myself. I'm going to be single for a while. I'm going to just focus on the things that I want to focus on as a single woman, which are my business, my books, okay, doing art, cats, gardening, all of the stuff that I enjoy. And I finally found peace. And it's so funny. And the reason why I'm sharing all this story with you is because I'm saying this to you, like, you have to prioritize peace. And I'm thinking back to how I reacted when I got that message in tarot readings, and I just ignored it. And I stayed in a state of suffering and high highs, low lows for the longest time, trying to resolve the problem. You're right, I gotta get peaceful, so I'm gonna keep fighting in this relationship. No, if you have to fight for anything in your reality, that's not peace. Alright, I hope that made sense. I don't know. Weird. Alright, we have Eight of Wands, my favorite card. Yes, Taurus. And the Three of Cups, another happy card. Yeah, there's a big, big, big shift in energy, going from like a little bit lonely, a little dysregulated, a little depressed, feeling, like you keep having to work super hard for something that never comes, to suddenly things are really taking off. A lot of the seeds, the positive seeds that you planted in the past are now finding you, and there's forward momentum, there's forward movement. It's really positive. There's also a sudden shift like halfway through the week for you, where like the beginning half of the week may be really quiet, everyone's busy, and then the second half of the week, like everyone and their mother is asking you to hang out, calling you up, wanting to talk, wanting to ask you for advice, wanting to invite you places, things like that. So it's really beautiful. And I see a lot of your personal goals really, really, really taking off because of everything we said in the beginning of this reading, with like just being inspired and finding inspiration from the people around you who are succeeding more than you. So instead of being jealous, you're being inspired by that and putting all these little things towards your goals. And it creates this Eight of Wands moment, forward momentum, rapid forward momentum, very quick moving energy this week. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration, people coming together to celebrate life. So I think you might be achieving some sort of milestone this week, actually. And this could be in your personal goal or career, whatever your biggest thing is that you want right now. There could be a milestone that you reach within that. So that's amazing. Yeah. I'm seeing so many examples of this. One of you may be reaching a point of like learning a language that you become somewhat bilingual, or others of you, like if you say you have like a podcast or something, you get like your 1,000 podcast subscriber, or if you're like losing weight, you lost like 10 pounds, it's something to celebrate. It's something to be happy about. Like you're reaching milestones on this journey. There's physical proof. There's numbers. in the little things that you've been doing and throwing at your goal. It's making a big difference. Okay. One more card. Okay, you have 2 more cards. You have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the 7 of Cups upright. And you know, to me, I'm seeing someone here who is a little bit emotionally confused. They don't know what they want. This is someone who doesn't know what they want in love, in a relationship, but they do know that they're like attracted to you or they want to be with you. So this won't resonate for everyone, but for some of you, I'm seeing the story here of someone who is attracted to you, who wants you, who enjoys the energy you give, but they themselves don't know themselves enough or have enough experience to know exactly what they want in a relationship. Okay, they haven't reached that level of maturity. And you know, when you're why do I keep like getting these flashbacks to my former self in your reading? It's the strangest thing. You know, Cancer season is doing this to us. I feel like it's making a lot of us nostalgic, and you may have a lot of nostalgia here as well. Because what I was about to say is this person is immature. But then I was thinking, and I've never had this thought before, but if you're putting up with that, you're kind of at their level. No offense. I don't think you're putting up with it, though. I feel like the past version of you, Taurus, may have put up with this Knight of Cups reverse energy of someone really wanting to be with you, but like they don't know what they want with you, you know, kind of immature. Like, yeah, I want to flirt, I want to bang, I want to, you know, say I love you, but I don't know if I want a relationship. I don't know if I want to get married. Like, oh, it's just not immaturity in like a really derogatory way, immaturity in a like, okay, you haven't had enough time to really discover yourself type of way. And you may have been appalled by people like that in the past. Some of you, you may have been that person in the past, some of you. But I think once you reach your own personal level of maturity and being able to find peace from within and knowing what you want, you're not necessarily going to even be attracted to that type of circumstance anymore. You're not going to be attracted to people who don't see your worth, who don't know what they want, who waste your time, who just want you for the passion of it. You're not going to want that anymore. And so I see you taking time this week to really find your own personal peace, connect with your sense of personal peace, and just throw little things at your goals. And you're seeing this massive forward momentum and growth. Beautiful get-togethers with friends. I think there's a reason why I told you the story, like, oh, whenever I'm feeling social, I just reach out, and I have things already that we do as a friend group, and I'm just like, let's have a night like this. And I feel like the reason I shared that with you is because you may be doing that this week, or having someone do that this week, friends, and just celebration. It's really nice. I hope this reading made sense. Sorry that I'm like tripping over my words now, but thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead, because there's certainly more to this week than just this. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.